Yo, what's going on, everybody? Back for another video. In this video, we're going to look at the baseball slate. So yesterday was a good night because we absolutely nailed the pitching. Gave you guys Chris Paddock, who was low owned and put up 40, and Martin Perez, who was also not very popular, and he put up 35. So those two combined for 75 points. The bats didn't really come through, but it didn't matter because we scored a 106.6, and it was good enough to cash out in all the double ups, so I'm happy about that. So let's keep it going tonight. If you want to join us, you can visit the website, dosprocess.net. The season-long deal is down to just $69, so very, very cheap if you want to get in on that. So today, first up at pitcher I like is going to be Jose Berrios. Before we get started with the video, please like and subscribe if I did not already say that. But first up at pitcher I like is Berrios at 10-4. So we saw yesterday with Perez, he had like 8 strikeouts, I think, or 9 strikeouts. This Toronto offense, they just strike out so much. Vladimir Guerrero's been off to a very, very slow start. Smoke doesn't have a ton of power anymore. There's just a lot of strikeouts with Teoscar, Grichuk. The catcher, Luke Maile, strikes out over 30%. Just a ton of strikeouts. They have like a 28% aggregate K rate, which is near the top of the league. Berrios has a filthy curveball, and he has plenty of strikeout upside. So at 10-4, he's got to be my favorite pitcher on the day. And then my second pitcher I'm going to go with is Tyler Mahle. So Mahle is only $7,000. I like him a lot today because he has upside to get you over 20. He's gotten over 19 in 4 out of his 6 starts, because the other start against St. Louis he didn't even pitch. So 4 out of the 6 starts he's gotten you at least 19 DraftKings points. Very cheap. Played him against the Mets the other day, and he was great for us. He's a little more expensive now at $7,000, but not too much. This Oakland team is very, very righty-heavy, and Mahle has been great against righties this season. He's gotten into a lot of trouble against lefties, where he's given up a .551 slugging. But against righties, he's held them to just a .380 slugging and a .253 batting average. He also gets a tremendous ballpark upgrade going from Great American Ballpark into the Coliseum. So you got to like him a lot. That's just $7,000. Tremendous ballpark upside. The A's have struggled against right-handed pitching this season. 24th in both batting average and slugging against right-handed pitching this season. So you definitely want to fire up some Tyler Mahle today. Starting off with the bats, second base, I like Joe Panik. He's just very cheap at $3,900. He's going to be batting leadoff again today. $3,900 for a leadoff hitter in Coors. You don't get that very often. He's on a solid 7-game hitting streak. He should probably get like 5 at-bats here. 5, maybe 6 at-bats if this stack really goes off. Sensatella is just an average pitcher. Nothing special about him. Panik has been heating up a little bit. And just overall, he's like a .276 hitter, career hitter against righties. Gets a platoon advantage here, and just a great ballpark to hit in. The Giants have a solid total for the first time all season, it seems like. So I'll definitely like some of these Giant hitters, especially the guys that are cheap. So I like Panik. Next up, I like Carlos Correa. So Correa against a lefty and Danny Duffy. He's pretty cheap at $4,800. He's been crushing the baseball. 306 on the season, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs. He masters left-handed pitching. I will show you guys the numbers here for Correa against lefties, but they are off the charts. The Astros have over a 5-run total again today. And they have just been hitting so many bombs as a team that they can definitely take Duffy deep a couple times. Duffy gives up a lot of power and a lot of hard contact. This season, Correa's hitting .381 against lefties. It's only 25 at-bats, but he still crushed them. And for a career, he's hitting a solid .292 against lefties. So he's hitting almost 20 points higher against lefties and righties for his career. And this season, he's hitting much, much higher. So Correa, the way he's been swinging the bat, I think is a strong play today. In the outfield, I like some Brandon Belt. So he has a really, really strong ISO, really, really high ISO against righties. It's like over 250 this season. He doesn't hit for a high average, but in this park, if he just hits one deep, he's already going to make value. $4,400 is a solid price tag on him here against Sensatella. You get dual positional eligibility for him. So he's just pretty cheap for the power that he does have, and Sensatella does give it up to lefties at times, so I think Belt is a strong play. And then last but not least, I like Avisail Garcia. So I like the Rays a lot again. Well, yesterday I didn't really have any of the Rays, but I wish I did instead of the Phillies. That would have been great if I paired the Rays with the pitchers that I had in Perez and the guy from the Padres, Paddock. It would have been amazing, but hindsight's 2020. But today I think I won't make the mistake of not being on the Rays. They're facing a rookie pitcher making his MLB debut. Avisail Garcia has a ton of power. This season he's been crushing right-handed pitching. And the guy that's making his debut has like a 4.4 ERA in the minors, and that's not good at all. And the major leagues, that should go up to like 6. So the Rays have a ton of power. Top to bottom, the lineup is very solid. And with the way they've been swinging the bat, I like the stack a lot today. And Garcia's hitting .329 against right-handed pitching this season. Just been on fire against righties and a 247 ISO. So I like him a lot at just 4,000. He's cheap, has plenty of pop too. So those are the 6 players that I like. Going with the Giants stack a bit, an Astros stack, the Rays stack a bit. I like some of the Phillies lefties again, even though they left me down the other day. But that's all for the video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and you can visit the website. Links in the description, and good luck today.